Painting rocks and drawing on rocks.
Hi students! This week I want to tell you about the Kindness Rocks project. People all over the world are making rocks and leaving them for strangers to find. I'm going to show you how to make positive message rocks, animal or picture rocks, dot rocks. You can make mandalas or other things. And you can even choose to paint something that's not a rock. Or even use crayon and Sharpie. That's not paint. Your first job is to go for a walk and find some rocks. It's great to look by rivers and lakes or just in your backyard. Find the smoothest ones you can, all different shapes, big and small. The smoother they are, the easier they are to paint. Your next job is to wash your rock. If you don't have a brush, just use your hands and sing yourself a song. Now just let those rocks dry because paint won't stick to a wet rock. And get your workspace all ready. For this first video, I'm not even using paint at all. I'm going to use a Sharpie and some crayons. My drawings usually come out better when I have something to look at, so I'm using this Super Smash Brothers as a reference. There's my Mario, there's my message, and the crayons are showing up pretty well. Wherever they're messy, I use my Sharpie to kind of clean things up, and I think it turned out pretty cool. You can do so much with just a Sharpie and a rock. These are some pictures from the internet of people who stacked rocks on top of each other, added details, and some quotes that they found inspiring. In the next video, I'll show you how to use paint to have fun with your rock if you have paint at home. All right, you've got your rocks. It is time to start painting. So I recommend you use acrylic paint. There are tons of different kinds. A little more liquidy one works really well. The kind I had at home was too thin, actually, so I had to mix some white into it to make it show up better. And in the end, it was kind of messy, so I outlined it with Sharpie. Acrylic paint will stain your clothes, so wear a smock. For an even brighter creation, I recommend covering the whole rock first with white paint and then let it dry. Then you can make animals like a ladybug by painting colors, adding white for the eyes. And on this project, I chose to use Sharpie again to add details and to clean up my edges. I added teeth to my ladybug, even though ladybugs do not have teeth, because I am the artist and I can do whatever I want. Here's a line down the back for the wings, and ladybugs are symmetrical, which means if you draw a few dots on one side, it's a good idea to try to match them on the other side. Here's my finished ladybug. I added some white highlights to make it pop. The next project I've got for you is a galaxy rock. It was inspired by my friend Caitlin Cook-Whiteman, an art teacher in Cooperstown. You use cool colors plus pink and create sort of an ombre effect as a base. After you blend those colors really nicely, you can splatter paint the stars with some white paint and another brush. Finally, I added a nice little greeting with the back of my paintbrush, and hopefully someone will find it and smile. This is the exact same project, but instead of cool colors, I'm using warm colors like red, orange, and yellow, and I'm going to add a palm tree. The paintbrush I was using was a little bigger than I wanted it to be, so I went back in after it was dry with Sharpie to add some details and a little inspirational quote. For this last project I'm going to show you, we'll be making dots. So I'm pulling the fluffy part off one side of a Q-tip as a stick. I'm using the other side just the way it is. And to make other size dots, you can use the tip of a pencil eraser, or a paintbrush. My 5th graders learned about mandalas, which are circular designs. So you want to make a dot in the middle and then choose your next color and start creating a pattern around it. Now, I actually had a really hard time because my paint was too thick at first, and then I made it too thin, and it was too light. So be patient with yourself. Try to go slowly, although I am speeding it up for you guys. And remember that the more you add, the better it looks. And you can make layers on top of layers to really make it pop. Just remember that no matter what you choose to make, the important thing is that you're going outside, you're finding something kind of different and interesting to paint on, and you let your own sense of humor and the things that you're interested in come through. It can be really fun to make these as gifts. These cats belong to my 2 neighbors across the street, so I'm going to leave this in front of their house, and hopefully they'll find it and it'll make them smile. Whew, that was a lot. I hope you have fun. Remember, it can be small, big, simple. You can make a ton of these. You can find other objects to paint upon and go out there and remember, you rock. Get it? 'Cause rocks. So it's funny.